Hey, it's Scandinavian Bob here. Would you like to learn how to control your thoughts or how to control your emotions? If so, I have something very important to say to you, and here it is. Ironic rebound. What do I mean? Well, this is something that is very interesting, so give me your full attention right now, because this is something that could make you much more secure in yourself. If I told you to sit down in your sofa, turn off your smartphone, be all alone for about 30 minutes and try as hard as you can to not think of a blue snake. Could you do it? Well, according to research, most of us cannot. In fact, most people that try to not think of a blue snake will actually end up thinking of it more than if I told them to sit down in the sofa and think of a blue snake for 30 minutes. Yes, research shows this again and again when it comes to different kinds of emotions and thoughts. It is indeed a fact that if we try to suppress thoughts or emotions, we might succeed for a little while, but they will always come back, and not only that, they will come back stronger than before we pushed them away. This is called the ironic rebound effect, and it simply means that if you push a thought away, then boom, it boomerang back. And this is why resisting emotions or thoughts will backfire on us. The ironic rebound effect is even stronger when we are tired, stressed, or distracted. And this phenomenon explains many modern frustrations, like the man lying in bed finding himself more and more wide awake the harder he tries to fall asleep. The warrior who tries to block out her anxiety but gets drawn again and again into disaster fantasies. Studies even show that suppressing thoughts about a crush while you are awake increase the likelihood of dreaming about them more than intentionally fantasizing about them during the day. Yes, all this is true. The speaker trying to be politically correct paradoxically activates every offensive stereotype in his mind. Oh boy. Suppression just does not work, and that's why you should stop pushing away negative emotions and negative thoughts. And there are even research showing public speakers who try to resist their anxious feelings before the speech have a higher heart rate during the speech and make more mistakes than people who deliberately try to feel the anxiety prior to the speech. If you want to learn more about the ironic rebound, I highly recommend reading the book The Willpower Instinct by Kelly McGonigal. It's a phenomenal book, and I can put a link to it under this video for you. As for the ironic rebound, a very old saying comes to mind here. What you resist persists. This is important to know because let's take a panic attack as an example. Speaking for myself here, it wasn't until I learned to invite the anxiety with open arms that I got rid of my panic attacks. Yeah, I actually did that. Physically opened my arms and said, "Come on then, come on anxiety demon, show me what you got. Give me all the anxiety you have, come on." Anyway, enough about me, but the point being that resisting or pushing away emotions or thoughts will backfire. So how do we get rid of thoughts that we hate then? Are we doomed to suffer? Nope. There are a few very good ways of doing this, and I'm going to share one of them right now and the other ones in a coming video. So if you haven't already, then go ahead and subscribe right now while it's fresh on your mind so you don't miss out on that. How to do it? Well, since we shouldn't push away the negative emotion, we have to keep redirecting it and lead the brain in another way. Let's say you are on your way to meet a few new people to present something that your boss wanted you to present. You get to the destination, and when you get out of your car you are already nervous. But remember, don't try to resist the nervousness. Instead, you are going to start asking yourself a series of questions. If I was feeling very confident right now, how would I walk? If I was feeling very relaxed right now, what would my breathing be like? And you get closer to the building. Perhaps you don't know exactly where to go, so you have to ask someone. So you walk up to a person while thinking, if I was full of certainty and life force right now, in what tone would I speak to this person? And then after that you enter the building and you keep going with the questions. If I knew I was the strongest and most alpha person in the whole damn building, what kind of posture would I have right now? And so on. You see, by doing this you are not pushing away your anxiety and insecurity. You are simply steering your brain in another direction. So now you may be thinking, why not just use affirmations like I am strong, I feel calm and relaxed, and so on? Well, that might work for some, but for most people it won't work simply because we don't believe what we are saying. But asking questions like, if I were feeling very confident right now, what kind of posture would I have then? Well, that's not a statement, so our brain can't mistrust it. And what's even more important is that if we ask questions, the brain will automatically try to find answers to those questions. And when doing so, it will subconsciously make us feel more and more in the way we painted the picture inside the question. So maybe now you are starting to see how powerful this can be. Keep throwing a lot of those questions to the brain, and before you know it, your brain will start helping you to think, feel, and act in a way that lines up with your questions. So make sure to ask positive and powerful questions, and not questions like, why am I so nervous? Or why do I always have to feel so insecure? No. That would only make it much worse, of course, and you wouldn't want your brain to start helping you becoming more of that now, would you? So start practicing positive power questions on a daily basis, and you might get surprised at just how powerful they can be. And remember, what you resist persists. Alright, that's it for today. If you found this informative, then comment something under this video to let me know you watched it. And consider subscribing for more videos. Also press the little bell icon under the video to make sure you get notified when there's a new video coming out. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out. Keep going and stay strong.